Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my episode 30 of my City Skylines series, Ardes. So today is already a special episode because we're finally expanding our old town and we're making way for some bigger stuff, and also just like built a big bridge that will be one of the most well-known and well-seen places of the city. What I mean with this is that this bridge will be seen from everywhere. So this means that it has to be in an area that looks kind of good and that it would be kind of realistic. And so I choose the area there, and this is shortly before the area where our swamp will start. So this is quite central of the map. This means it is a bit out of the way from our old town. It is close to our industrial area, as you have already seen, and this also has kind of some reasons, because I thought this would be one of the main connections later on, and this should have quite a good access, so I will definitely switch off some things there later on. I just worked out that it should go there. It will be switched to location right now so that you aren't questioning yourself why it was on another place before. And yes, so I also had some kind of struggles with getting it on the other side, because the other side is pretty much very low, because I initially thought that this would get our swamp area later on, but this will be something kind of a smaller industrial area, maybe with a small village to it and stuff like this. This side of the river will definitely have also quite a good connection. It will definitely also have a train. It will have an S-Bahn route going all the way through there, so we have a train driving over this island and in the surroundings of our old town. And the reason for this is that I thought it would be kind of realistic to have the trains kind of sprawling out from the old town, and I will have to build something like a very big central train station, so this would be the main station of the city. This will be built in some episodes. I don't actually know when, because I don't have an asset that I would actually right now like to use. It should be kinda old. What I mean with kinda is, I would appreciate if it would look like it is just like maybe about 60 years or so, something like this ago, so it is made in an older style, and this is something that I think would fit in great for the series. So this bridge, I love it, I have to say, because it is just like something that I think is looking very cool, and it is a monument, I think, and it would also be something maybe that would be a very good tourist attraction. So I would maybe place some markers on the bridge that will also have people that are standing on the lower deck of the bridge, because I want to add there something like some pathways and stuff like this. So on the other side, as I already said, there will be something more industrial, and there will also be some more modern areas. And the reason for this is that it is just something like a newer development area. So we have this old town, and then we're coming more into these areas that are newer developments, so that may be built in the 1980s until now. They started there to build them. We're having there quite a steep area, I would say, and I will have to work around this, because these trees would stand up in the air, and I don't want this because it looks very unrealistic, so I will place them there, some trees by hand. And yes, this, I don't know if I actually will record this because it is just me placing them, but we will see. And then there I've got a problem. It is way too low, so that the ships are driving through it and not under it. So this was the moment that I realized, okay, I will have to move the bridge. And this is also the reason why it is something coming on off and connection there on, not that is coming right to our roundabout, because I didn't want it to connect right to the roundabout, at least for now, because I think the roundabout will be changed from my side later on, because when we have a lot of traffic coming through here, this will be quite problematic. This will also be something kind of a connection for the outside, so this will be going through the city and will be going to the highway on the end of the map. And the reason for this is that I want to have people actually use it, so that I can make some cinematics with it. There will be a poor cinematic video coming soon. I don't actually know on what day, because I don't know how much time I will have, but there will be one coming soon. Trust me. And here at first I wanted to split it off like this, but it didn't turn out how I wanted to do, and I'm just like there trying to make something like a loop so that it can go to ground level, but this would be way too steep. And then I've said, okay, no, I will just make a road that will have a slight, pretty big height still, but pretty well made, I think. And then there was something weird because some nodes didn't got grabbed by the movie tool. So this was very awkward. I think this is something to do with the road type that I'm using, because it's just occurring on these roads and the normal roads, and this happened the first time I think, but it repeated itself later on, so there is something wrong with it, definitely. Definitely. Blah. I can't talk right now, I'm sorry. It is very early in the morning, it's 9 o'clock and it's a Monday, so yes. Normally I would be in school right now, but due to the coronavirus and the whole stuff that is going on right now, I'm not able to do anything. So, well, I'm able to do something for school, but we aren't allowed to go into the school, so we have e-learning. I think it's called, yes. So here it is just like me switching off for the normal street, normal bridge type there, bridge network, and I'm moving it down to the ground, and then there it is just like going onto ground level, and then there we will also have something like some shops on there, and then some more industrial there, because this will be this may be a place where a lot of tourists would come and would buy some stuff, maybe just like these tourist traps, I would call them. And this would definitely be a place for them where you could buy some stuff from the city or some fake things, just like from a famous bridge or a famous church. Just some stuff there basically that no one needs, because I don't actually know what is the reason for them, because I think it's better to remember something in your mind than in when you have something like a magnet that you put on your fridge or something like that. So then there I was thinking, okay, when I want to just go ahead with the city right now, I want to connect these areas up, and I will definitely make an episode where I'm just placing these buildings there in these gaps, and this will be actually one of the last parts of the old town. There will be some more parts, we will just fill in some gaps and fill in some trees and stuff like this, but this will basically be it for the old town for the series. I will then make some more, I will make some more small villages and more trees and more little forests in the whole map, so that we can kind of say this map is finished after something about 5 to 10 episodes more, and then I can finally start with a new series. So there will be definitely more videos from this series, so there will be about maybe 10 or 15, and then we will switch to a Japanese Tokyo styled, I would actually say it's Tokyo styled, yes, Tokyo styled series. So back to what we're doing, we are building in the warehouses, and they are right beneath the bridge. And the reason for this is that I think that this would be a place where the city would say, yes, you can build there, so they can fill in these gaps, because this is basically lost places. So this is an building area that you would have lost if you wouldn't have said, yes, you can build there. So the bridge is going very close over the buildings, so it would be actually very loud in there, but this isn't that much of a matter, I would say, when we're thinking that it is kind of an industrial building. This episode is about 40 minutes long, and I'm sorry for this, but this has to do something with, I wanted to make it shorter, but it wasn't able to because I got a bit lost as always, so I'm sorry for this one. This whole industrial area that I'm building is in different heights. So we have this one height there and the other height under the bridge. So I had to use some wall network so that I can make a wall and make the elevation look better. And yes, this is basically something that I think turned out pretty well, and I'm very happy about some little things like this, because it shows that all of this is on different heights and stuff like this. So this is very cool in my opinion. This is also something that I want to make a bit more, to make something like more complex areas, because it's more interesting to watch, and also it is, I think, looking very cool in the end. So this is something that I want to enhance with, and also enhance my experiences by building them. So we are at now 12 minutes in this video, and I will leave you for this video because I've said everything that I want to say. Right now I will be placing in all the props and detail it, and I think there's not much to say more. So thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you would give this video a like, and if you also would consider subscribing to me, it will help me a lot. And when you want me to build something special, or when you want to criticize something about the series or what you should do better, please write it in a comment. It helps me a lot, and so we can kind of get in touch, and I can make the project more like you like and what you would like to see. So yes, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.